running YouTube. I literally said I wasn't gonna do no pop ups this weekend, but you know what? Um, I checked my analytics. I am down by everything, by views, by stuff that I produced in the whole 9 yards. I got to up my game. But good morning, Swoops. You, other than you, and I know Charles, and I see the truck he drives, but I think he's box truck. But you know what the heck I'm going through. Um, this early morning, honestly, it's for the birds. It's for the birds. It's this early morning. When I jumped on your live, I was going to bed, but oh Lord Jesus, you know what I mean. But one of the things I want to do, I guess, talk about because y'all on the of the freakiness, but you know that's another story. Um, I guess since I'm driving, I want to early morning hours just throw some stuff out there off the top of my head to figure out, and maybe it might help somebody. Because again, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm trying to figure it out. And I was reminded because someone had commented on a video I did, a live I did, saying I'm gonna quit. Um, and it really, I wasn't gonna quit, but it was the subject. I'm gonna quit because my channel isn't growing. I'm not. It's not moving. It's not fulfilling anything. I'm fed up and I'm done. But one of the things I wanted to maybe throw out there is what can we do to grow our channels? There's another trucker out here on the YouTube streets, and all she does, I mean, she got dang 8,000 subscribers. I watched it, and all she does, she stands in front of the truck stop and videotapes, records and makes the shorts of trucks coming into the Loves or the Flying J or the you know or the Petro, and gets views. Um, I kind of up my game with that because, like I said, I do. You can check out my shorts. While I'm driving, I add a little music to it, but it's always different. One day it'll be this song, and I'll get 1,000 views. One day it'll be this song, I'll get 3,000 views. But a lot of the ones I've been picking, I ain't got nothing. Um, Sometimes it'll be country music. And I don't listen to country music, but I get on there and look for country music, hoping that maybe that'll be key. I do the same music again, nothing. So it's literally like a flip of the coin trying to figure out what can bring in the next uh that next set of views, that next set. Like right now I'm hovering. I'm not losing, I'm not going up. So I mean I'm good, I'm not mad. Now I'm finally used to it. So I mean I understand. But new folks that haven't been in the game, for a minute, they're getting frustrated because their ideas are a good one. I think my idea is a good one, but it might be boring. It It might be boring. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I honestly enjoy a boring life. That's why I'm on here right now. Hey, Mike, I know I said I wasn't gonna do it. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm okay with a boring life. But it'll be so boring that I gotta get on here and talk so I can stay awake, getting down the road. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But that's okay because we don't realize the blessings that entail about telling our stories. You know what I'm saying? The blessings about telling our stories. I was just sitting there. I was laying in the back, and yesterday I just came up with nothing but talking points for all next week because I was reminded of certain stories of situations that I went through. One's going to be one heck of a tearjerker, and it's not. It is not about me. Thank you, Jesus. But we have to, or and I'm trying to figure out. Okay, what can be the next idea? Okay, like I said, I'm going away for the weekend down to New Orleans. I need to film, film. I need to record and videotape and videotape and videotape and videotape and videotape. But I need to learn how to stop just dropping everything at once and spread it out. Also, maybe because this is one thing I see that I'm turned off to. I don't like to come back to. A lot of our channels, a lot of channels that I see, maybe you want to be a little bit more happy. Maybe you're a little bit. Maybe I'm just saying. We're trying to come up with some ideas here. Maybe want to be a little bit more happy. Um, I know negative sells. I know saying men ain't shit. I know that sells, but for how long? Is that gonna? How long is that gonna attract the? Is that gonna or is that gonna attract the right crowd? Is that gonna attract the right group that's gonna come back and see you again? Like right now, I still love my lawn. I love my lawn repair. I love all of that. But I'm trying to pay off my credit card, so I got to leave some of this stuff alone. But I want what I want. Um, maybe okay. Like Miss T with the T, it said she gets a book, takes a book around with her when it comes up with ideas, writes it down then and there. Maybe get Walmart sells these composition books. They're like 99 cents. Get one of them. Have one in your car. Have one in your home and readily available. Good morning. Good morning. Have one in your home ready and available for for ideas. Have one readily and available for ideas. See, I'm I'm naturally goofy at heart. Like right now, one of my ideas is because my Monday through Friday, I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened to fall in that way. Um I'm right before what's her name? Does the exercise. I I'm sorry, I'm getting old. I forgot. Um, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Um, and I love making jokes about that person's coming up next. But I want to, I'm gonna look at it. I gotta do this with my wife not around because she's like highly jealous of everything, and she's not seeing it. I think it would be funny and hilarious. and I want to do like a commercial and put one of those, do like a spot for coming, like for the next person coming up, because she has that headpiece, that you wrap, and I want to do one and make it a commercial, like coming up next, you know what I'm saying, and maybe see a lot of times you got to if you want to grow your channel, you got to get out there and you got to search. One, you got to search for new subscribers. That's one of the things. Get out there on your lives. Get out there in the lives and introduce yourself. And because there's a little button. I think it's on the home page. You can hit live and it'll tell you who's live at the point that you're online. And maybe that will help the next person, uh, will help you. Because that's how I wound up on these YouTube streets. Big Sons was out there looking for subscribers or what. I don't know if he was looking for subscribers, but he subscribed to my channel. Um, and then Miss T, I didn't know who that person was, Miss T with the T. And that's what started the whole barrel rolling for me. It started the whole barrel rolling. So you know what? That's one way to grow your channel. Go to other people's lives. When they say, well, hit this to drop your link. That's the magic word. When you say, hit this to drop your link, do that. And then when the other people drop their links, I mean, I remember I spent one day, I was in one person's live. Every time a link was dropped, I hit it. Hi, I'm so and so. I'm so and so from so and so's channel. New friend to the channel. I don't say new subscriber. I say new friend to the channel. And that'll grow. Two, go through the lives that you see come up on your page and watch them. And then leave a comment or leave a smiley face. People that do their that check their analytics daily, they see comments. They see, oh, so and so came to my page. Let me check them out. Stuff like that. Look at your analytics. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know when I know what one of my lives, I think I'm almost to 100 views, and that's phenomenal for my live. It's usually 4 views, and one of them is this. That's why I'm talking about it. Is what can I do to make my channel grow? YouTube has this new thing now where if you do a live, if you do a regular video, go back, cut that video up into some shorts. YouTube is pushing out the shorts like it ain't nothing. I mean, YouTube is trying to be in competition with TikTok and Facebook Reels. So they're trying their best to push that stuff out. That's another way. And if you hit that plus button, and last, you want to do a short, cut your video up, do a short, and then pump it out there, and then go back. And there's a way, and you can't. You got to do it on your laptop, or there's a certain way. I'm not too technical, but I figured it out that you go in and then link that back to your main video. And if you want to do stuff like that, check out Miss V. She'll explain how to do it. Like Monday, I have a poll on there. Because I watched her video. You know, when Miss B, she does those tutorials. Check them out. Watch them because it'll actually help you out in the long run. You see what I'm saying? And it helps. Folks like us, like I see, I got two night owls in here. But see, this is the thing, and I thank y'all for coming in. But I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I start out okay. I'm expecting zero. I was expecting zero people, and get yourself used to zero. Get yourself used to worst case scenario, so that you won't be upset because you're like, why, nobody's showing up. Okay, so what? Nobody's showing up. So what? Are you happy doing it? Are you okay with the situation? Are you okay with your subject? Are you okay with your conversation? Me, look, at this point, I'm okay if I'm awake. And it seems like the older I get, the more sleep I need. I'm like, oh God, because I'm supposed to be in the bunk for 10 hours. I looked up, it was 13 hours. I said, man, let me get going. Let me get going. Let me. And all it is I go up there and get the load and turn around and go back to the same place that this came from. A little monotonous, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But the the frustration is we want to be like these YouTube stars, these YouTube Mongols, these YouTube magnets. But you don't realize a lot of these people, they've been in the game for 10, 13 years. They started out with one little camera in the beginning of all of this. I forgot what year I started playing with YouTube and didn't realize that you could do all this stuff. I didn't know, but um, I'm having fun. It gives me something to do. It gives me something to do, and that is that's a blessing and a half right there. But this weird behind, and let's stop for a minute. There's something that's been bothering me. I don't know if any of you guys watch TikTok, and I didn't think I'd get addicted to TikTok like I am, but and I don't think these are real videos. I think they are, role play or whatever you want to call it. And there's one where you see the music in the background, and it's a young man. The first one is he's like a buffed Asian dude, and the girl that she's with him, and they're eating, and her phone is. First of all, I wish TikTok was around 10, 11 years ago when I was dating, because boy, I learned some of the stuff from TikTok. And one of the things is, a person has their phone upside down. They don't want you to see what's on their screen. Okay, that's a red flag. But in the video, they got the sad music in the background, and and the young man, he's reaching over to grab he's reaching over. You think he's reaching for her phone. So she goes real fast and snatches that phone and holds it and looks dead at him and is eating, but he was reaching over for the cup for something to drink. And then you can see in his face, he realizes, that she's got something to hide. And that's my problem. That's why, as an empath, even though I know it's fake, I know it's fake. That's why I know I'm an empath. I feel it in my bones, like it's affected me, and I'm like, oh my god. And I have to talk myself down, from the, I have to talk myself down from a cliff, like she's cheating on him, and it break my heart. And you can see the guy, and then they're playing this blah 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 na 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 na, and he gets up and walks away, and she's like, what, like what did I do? You know what the heck you did? And then it is the same video, and this is how they do with the TikToks and all of that. They see someone else do it, and then they recreate it. And I understand you're looking for views, whatever. Yeah, get the views. But I noticed it like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But you ever notice there's another one where they're sitting there, and the guy's on his phone, and he turns it upside down and puts it within the young lady's reach, and and he's got food in front of him. She snatches the phone, and he reaches out, but he don't go for the phone. He going for the hamburger because he thought he's gonna eat his hamburger, and he got it in his mouth real quick. And do you see the difference in the situations? The difference in the situations is this man more worried about you about to eat my damn food. And and I was reminded of another one, and this is true. I love my wife to death, but when you go out, hey babe, I'm going out. You want something? No, no, I'm good. No, I'm okay. Then you come home, you ready to throw down. Oh wow, that looks great. Can I have some? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Didn't I ask you, did you want something? And I love the fact that men have gotten smart to this. And one guy go, and the wife is coming over. Oh look, I want some fries, and she reached over and he blocks her hand. Hey ho, reach over, gives us a fry. Got you some fries. Oh, I want to, sell that burger. Reach over, gives her a burger. And then, I want to reach over, gives her the soda. And then I don't want it, and walks away. I'm just saying, we have started to figure out some of the playbook. You know what I mean? And that is the crazy part. That's the crazy part. We're starting to figure out some of the playbook. But some folks have figured that out. Oh, that's a lot of time. So, when me and my wife go out, a lot of times I'll order exactly what the heck she ordered. Especially if we go to Red Lobster a lot. She loves Red Lobster. And she, whatever she want, I order the same thing. Oh, you want to try this? No, no, I'm good. You want to try some of the? But no, if I wanted, I would order it because she tried to get some of my food. You know, I'm just saying, be a little territorial, but it is what it is. um, I, I, as y'all can see, just look at the road. This is spooky as heck out here today. Out here tonight. Just saying. But back to trying to come up with some ideas. Another idea would probably be, a collaborate with other, other YouTubers. I wish I could figure out how that you can, um, how can you share? Because I need time too. There's a way to do it. I don't know how to do it. I wish I could figure out how to share. Come on someone else's live if it's okay with them, and share their minutes. You know, if I figure it out, I'm going to figure it out. Going to figure it out. Another thing is, okay, because it is so freaking, my perception is off, and I'm getting close to that car in front of me. Gotta watch that. That's one thing you gotta watch when you're driving at night. When stuff's a little off, you get focus red lights, the back lights. You can focus on it, and then before you know it, you right up on them. And I just noticed that. Wait a minute, I'm getting a whole lot closer than I need to be. That's why I said, let me get in the next lane, the opposite lane, this lane. Let me just get away so we don't have any drama and any drama for your mama. But and it goes back to the analytics. What are people watching on your channel? What are people engaging in? I get out of there and I need to. I've just been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. I've been putting it off for the fact that I love my Husqvarna, but I love my John Deere more. My John Deere is my favorite, but I need to get out there with the Husqvarna because the guys my age are looking at the reviews for that lawnmower. I got 13,000 on the first year review. I got 9,000. So I need to start doing some stuff with that lawnmower to have people come search me out again. Um, Another one is I remember I did a short video on automatics. See, right now I'm driving an automatic truck. This is not a stick shift, but it still shifts like a regular. It shifts like a regular truck, but it's air actuated and it's got the whatever for it. And the difference is, um, they made it that way for it's supposed to help you in gas and diesel mileage and all that crap. But there's one disadvantage to that, and one of them is like, say for example, like stop and go traffic. And normally in here in this truck, if I just slightly tap on the brakes, the clutch is still running. The clutch isn't engaged. And what that does is it'll burn up the clutch. And then you'll get a message on the screen, your clutch is overheat. So to do that, you got to push harder on the brake. Same thing if you're backing into a parking spot and you have to maneuver more than you normally do, and you don't tap on that brake hard enough, you'll overheat your clutch. And I remember doing a video on that, and I was all like heartbroken. Oh, and I did the same thing that we've all done. I did a very informative video. Nobody's watching. Well, guess what? People have searched it out on YouTube. They done found me. They done found it. Wow, how's it doing this and this, that? And they were asking questions. And thanks. I wondered what the heck I was doing. Thanks. But it took, I think, 2 or 3 years for that one to pop. Do you see what I'm saying? And then a lot of times we be thinking, well, nobody's watching. Nobody's watching me. Um, it takes the time. It takes the time for that idea to be watered and grown. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. It's going to eventually pop. Ain't that crazy? 2 or 3 years, it'll eventually pop. And then you make you wonder, well, how the heck? Yep, it eventually pop. So, yes, put it out there. Come up with new ideas. Put it out there. Like I sent Shantama a message. Y'all need to, I think Shantama lives in Georgia, in the Atlanta area, and I gave them suggestions. Y'all retire. It's only a couple of hours drive up to Tennessee. There is a underground falls. You take 75 north to 24 west into Tennessee, and there's a falls that, and I did a video on it. And I said, you know what, y'all need to go up there and do a video like that. And because y'all like to, you're retired anyway. It'd be a day trip. It is the most scariest freaking thing you ever seen if you really look at it, especially if you're claustrophobic. If you're claustrophobic, don't go down there because they send you down in an elevator, and then you go to the spot that's dug out. They actually dug it out because they show you the guy that found, it's called, I think it's Ruby Falls. The guy that found that falls was a cave diver. And see, Caucasian people are straight up crazy. I'm sorry, I got to say it like that. They show you where it took this guy like 14 hours crawling through these small crevices, and they show you because you walk by him. He said he shrugged all the way through there. You're in this small ass, area. This he wasn't walking. He was crawling through there, and he eventually found this underground cavern where it was a waterfall. It's beautiful, and they set you up with the music, and you go in there in the dark, and the dun 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 and all this other crazy stuff, and everything has to be, if you're going to really put your mind, body, and soul into this, you got to have the, in between, because you do have a life. But a lot of this has to be the okay, content. I'm looking for content, looking for content, looking for content. Because I asked Charles, and he's down. What we're going to do next October, it's going to be a day trip, because I'm going to do two things. I'm going to save up. I'm going to start saving up after January to get those fence posts, the pieces for the fence posts, at least about 100 of them. So that's going to run me about 300. At least about 100 of them, because they're $3 a piece. Closest place I can get them of is in Louisville, Kentucky. But that's not the main reason I'm going up there. Is, I told Charles come with me, and we're gonna go. There's an expo for lawn care equipment. It's every October, and I'm gonna go up there for the day, and we're gonna videotape because I love lawn care equipment. And there might be some stuff you can buy, little bits and pieces. They got weed whackers, all kind of stuff, battery powered this, battery powered that. And I'm looking for uh uh you know ideas and and stuff and things like that. So that's gonna be content. So you gotta think about that. I'm going on a cruise in January, content. Going on the cruise in June, content. Do you see what I'm saying? In the following year, January 1st, going on a cruise, content. So you got to look at and see the big people that you're trying to be like, that we're trying to be like. They have made videos, saved them, and then they made a point to have it drop on this day or this day and spread it out. You thinking they just got off that cruise? No, they've been off that cruise for about a month, and they spread out their content. That's another idea. If you get content, maybe make a video, spread it out, set it up. See, I figured out how to um, download the video, but don't have it drop till a certain day. I can't right now when I'm on the road. Can't do premieres because I'm driving. You want to be interactive. You want to be interactive with your folks when you're driving. You see what I'm saying? So and again, check your attitude. People are more attracted to happy. People are more attracted to happy people. Like G Quad, she's happy. Mike, you happy. Mike, look at the channel. Yeah, look, I got more seeds. Happy. I remember when I did that 15,000, 14, 15,000. People thought I was drunk because I was giggling all the time because she in a beer bottle in the movie. I wasn't drunk. I was just geeking out, and I had a driving lawnmower. I was just geeking out. I had a driving lawnmower. I would get on that lawnmower, even though the lawn was cut, and just drive around. Before I started filling in the holes in the backyard, it was like going four wheeling. I got a video of my son. I had it crap everywhere. Still, I started burning and getting rid of it. I still have to fill in more holes in the backyard. But I would drive around like I was on a Tonka toy. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought I missed the turn. I was like, what? I'm like, daggone it. Thought I missed the turn. I was like, yeah. See, and then, again, it goes back to collaborating. I had so much fun when when I collaborated with Urban Garden and I Bring It. I couldn't stop laughing because we all had the same virtual background. It was so stupid. It was so freaking stupid, but it was fun, because you're giggling and doing and figure out figure out what can you do to make it to that next level. What can I do? And if it don't work, okay, don't get upset. Don't delete the video. Move on to the next one. You see what I'm saying? Don't delete the video. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Because you'll see the progression. Like right now, I would like to have some editing software on my laptop, but I don't. I do simple editing on my phone. You know what I mean? Add this clip, add this clip, add this clip, either speed it up, slow it down, put a word or two on there, and add some music. That's it. You know what I mean? So I think my next level of compilation is buying some editing software and adding the parts and practicing and practicing my, that part of it. Or like I have this free thumbnails, and shoot, that I'm having fun with that. Add your thumbnails. Thumbnails attract folks. You know, thumbnails that helps you also. That's why that's why I do now, but I gotta watch that because I'm googling pictures, and then they say might be licensed, but I might get a cease and desist. So I gotta watch that and start maybe take some pictures around the house and use that for my thumbnails, or that kind of thing. You know, but we'll see. But I'm always open to the next idea because I'm gonna start doing polls, morning videos, and see if that helps. I'm gonna start dropping polls on my community page. Start sharing. I didn't realize there's a button where you can see where people shared you out. I didn't know that. So guess what? I need to start reciprocating and sharing other people out. I ain't know. I'm ignorant to a lot of this stuff. Share out other people's things. You know, it's hard to give advice because a lot of people think that you're critiquing them and you're attacking them. But say, hey, look, I tried this. Maybe it'll work for you. I don't know. I just have I do have a helping spirit. I don't know where I get that from, but I like to help folks. Um, but I also, I have to watch. I have to watch because I can get my feelings hurt real quick. I don't want to do that. I don't want to see nobody else get their feelings hurt either. Um, and I gotta watch that. See, because a lot of times we can't have conversations with each other because we don't know how to agree to disagree. It's either my way or the highway. Really? Who wants that? You know what I mean? You got to listen to me because I know what I'm talking about. That's everybody on YouTube. That's everybody on TikTok. That's everybody on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody. Everybody is this know-it-all. We have all these life coaches. Half the time we say, "Oh, life coach. Oh, you a life coach? Why are you a life coach? When you divorced, I mean, and I'm not judging. When your life just is screwed up, oh yeah, well, I'm just telling you what not to do because I did it. Well, that's called talking to a friend. Why I need to pay you? Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, that's 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 sharing with a friend. And but but see, we kind of get it mixed up because I heard some crazy situations about people being jealous of each other out here and on the YouTube. So you gotta watch that too. You gotta watch who you trust, who you throw ideas at, because they might steal your. It's not about stealing your ideas, but about watching. It's about etiquette because I don't know. I watched the live yesterday, and there was one person that just they were they were on another person's live, but they were talking about their channel, which I think was kind of, hey, I understand that you're trying to do that, but did you did you talk to that person and ask them was it okay if I mention my channel on your channel? I remember Armstrong had mentioned it. He says, someone that came on his and they be trying to steal people. They come over here. I'm doing this. Really? You got the gonads to do that, and when you got the gonads to come on someone else's channel and say, hey, come to my channel? Really? You that hard up, I'll never be that hard up for views. If I got to do that, I don't need to do this. If I got to sit there and come and try to humiliate myself on your channel, uh, because that's what I in the beginning of this, I remember I went to one channel and guys, and you and Mike will tell you because Mike's always on. Mike's been there day one. Mike knows how much I love my wife and how much I appreciate her because boy, the situationships, and all that crap that I've been through before I met her. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. And I remember I was on somebody's live and I had posted something saying about my wife, and the person that was running the live tried to humiliate me. And I left there. I said, okay, I'm not gonna clap back. I'm gonna clap back on my YouTube channel. And if you want everyone to go all the way back. It's all the way back. You'll see it because I'm walking and it's in the night and I'm going on a rant. You know, if you want to grow your channel, be respectful of others. I'm just telling you stuff that I've learned out here. You want to grow your channel, be respectful of others. Show your face, but be respectful. No, I'm not going to, and then and by the way, I blocked that person and bite me. You know what I mean? But be respectful. You know, we can agree to disagree, but don't try to make me look like Boo Boo the Fool. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Come on now. It's just you two. You know. Um, I'm thinking about, but I got to watch because boy, the missus is she no joke. I was thinking about going to that Soil Family Expo. Now I would go if Mike, you fly down there. It's in Savannah. I'll go just to meet Mike's chaotic garden. But I might. I was thinking about going there because it is really not about the expo, but it's about in Savannah, Tybee Island. You go out there, they got shrimpers that um see the shrimp that you get at Kroger that comes from China. You can look on the back; it tell you it comes from China. But you go out to Savannah, the shrimp boats leave. I don't know where they sell their shrimp, but boy, them things are humongous. And there be people like, and you ever go in the country and there's a farmer on the side of the road with a pickup truck selling his goods? Same thing in Savannah. Like when you start heading out to Tybee Island, man, and they selling bags of big old gigantic shrimp. Oh man, I'd go down there just for that. But again, there's a way. There's one thing I learned, and I'll be talking about that with one thing I learned about. I'm gonna be talking about that this week, and this is just a preview about my wife. When it comes to women, if you ever see me in public and you are a woman, do not approach me first. Approach my wife. That is the most respectful thing that you could do. Say, oh, you must be Miss Banks, blah, 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 blah. And I remember telling it because my best friend, Vincent, I've known for over 54 years. I've known his whole family. His sister's like a sister to me. Um, and I told her because I was going to my best Vincent's wedding, and I said, do me a favor. I says, when you see me, approach my wife first. And she said, that's all I needed to know. And you could see, I can show y'all pictures of how pleasant it was. And because you showed her respect. Because women, we don't realize, men, we stupid. We don't realize that you guys mark your territory. Mark your hey, hey, don't cross this line right here, right here, right here. This is mine. He mine. Yes, ma'am. And yes, ma'am. And that's why I was laughing. But I seen it. I seen it for myself. But I gotta save the rest of that story for another time. And you want to grow your channel, get your practice. A lot of people scared to go live. You can see it on their face. You can see they are trying to keep that smile and then get your practice. This is how I got it. Late night. The only people up are the night owls. Y'all probably doing stuff in the background. I know Susie's driving like me, trying to get down the road. In 7 miles, I get off on a countryside road to get to the Kellogg's plant. But but do you see what I'm saying? Get your practice, and then find a slot. I've noticed. Okay, you got a lot of folks, new folks, that are doing the daily lives when the heavy hitters are on. Let's use some common sense here. Monday through Friday at what 9:15 to 11 o'clock. You don't need to be on. You're wasting your time. Guess why? Because that's Miss T with the tea time. There's 40 people in there. So you do that, you gonna got one or two people. Use some common. Use some common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that? Friday evening at a certain time, Big Rooster Show. People gonna be in there. You're not gonna find nobody. See, because we start now. Yeah, you start now. I have not broken the returning viewers. I haven't broken that level yet. But hey, I can only do one thing at a time. If I can start getting the returning viewers, the returning. But certain things are moving up from 6:30. No, yeah, from 6:30 to 7 o'clock. We're starting to average around 10 people. That's fantastic for my channel. Look at it in the positive. Oh, I only got 10 people. Shit, I didn't have none at one point. Thank you, Lord. Ain't it Sunday? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. You see what I'm saying? Think about it that way. One, when you have one person pop in, thank you, Jesus. If you had zero, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. It's still there. We have people. We worry more about what other people think. No, dude, look here, bro. Do you, boo boo? Learn how to do you first. Get the practice, and then find a slot and stay steady with that. There's been many a days I'm like, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm sounding like a rat. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do. But I keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. You want to grow? Keep pushing forward. Have an intro. I'm I keep on deleting because I need the room, but I need the. I wish I'd have kept some of my shorts because there's a thing when I get I'm gonna add a different intro. I need to work on that. That's next. Um, Do you see what I'm saying? Have an intro, have an out with it. There's a way on your phone, not in the YouTube app, but you got to get to your YouTube through the internet part of your phone, and and then you could get to, and I have it on my favorites so I don't screw it up, where you could get to YouTube Studio, and then at the end of your videos, and if you guys notice, go back to my lives. I've been slowly putting it on there, where when it's almost at the end of the video, you can link it to a different video so they can stay on your page. I don't know if it's working. I got to figure out the analytics of that part of it. So there's ways to keep people engaged in you, and they have a subscribe button. You know, find all the if you start finding the little things and the hashtags, learn how to put a hashtag on your shorts. Learn how to put a hashtag in, or I think it's hashtag, or what's the other word? There's another word for it. Um, I can't remember the word, but learn how to put those hashtags in there, because you're spreading yourself out on YouTube to these certain areas. Like I'll put, truck driving journey, truck this, truck that, lawn care this, lawnmower, DIY projects, you know, those basic, things. Be like what the Jay Jordan, that guys, he puts out like a ton of shorts a week. That's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to gain these people. That's how you're going to get that's how you're going to get these folks. One thing I learned, the people that look at me got short attention span. They don't stay on mine for long. So guess what? I've shortened my videos down to 2 to 3 minutes. And see if they stay. I get an average of a minute, minute and a half. So I've been shortening my videos, speeding them up. That's why you see me hauling ass across the road. You see me wobbling all over the place. That's another way. That's another way of what do you call it? Another way of figuring something out. You know, it's at your fingertips. It really is. It's at your fingertips. You just gotta get the arthritis side of it. you just got you got to get your arthritis out your hands, and push it a little bit. You know what I mean? And push it a little bit. This is that side country road that I got to get on, boy. And talk about frustrating, but that's all right. I'm used to it now. It's so funny. I've been telling Charles. Charles been doing this for damn near 30 years. Jeez, I don't see how he did it. Um, and he knows all the roads. And I remember I was telling him I was coming. Oh, that's 16. It comes across yada yada yada. I'm like, really? I be using the GPS. I do have a map book. I haven't had to break it out in a while. That was I started this before GPS, but I love me some GPS. Remember when you had to do pulling on the side of the road, looking at MapQuest and breaking out the map book and looking at the coordinates. Oh boy, you talk about pain in the butt. But hey, made it happen. Made it happen. Yeah, boy. But You know, here's the magic word. Can't wait till the sun come up. I don't know if y'all can see it. There's a truck stop on the left here. I remember the last time I went down to the you know the auction. I had parked. I parked in the corner, and I was trying to get me some sleep. And this guy just kept on slowly moving over and over with his car close and close to my car. I said, "Man, let me get out of here." Because I might have to, I might have to defend myself to this nut job. I said, man, let me get out of here. These people, you know what I mean? Crazy. They just want to prey on, look, I just want to, get down there, get a little rest and get it and get gone. But I said, man, please, let me get out of here. And that's one thing. I don't want to give up that. I don't want to give up that auction. I don't need nothing from there, but I like working on stuff. I like buying stuff that's salvaged. I didn't realize I bought that. I paid three and some change for that Toro that I got. Um, I thought I only paid two for it. Um, I didn't realize I paid that much. But I like buying salvage stuff. I might be start resorting back to Facebook Marketplace. I've seen a few things in there for like $100 that I would like to work on. I'd like to get like a stand up mower, but the thing is, when you buy this stuff, a lot of times they don't make pieces for it anymore. Like the old Ferris lawnmowers, until after I bought it, spindle, they don't make the spindles and stuff for that stuff no more. Facebook Marketplace, because I've seen the more that I had, brought back to life, and they selling it for $800-900. Yo, the engine go, you piss out of luck. You know what I'm saying? The engine go, you piss out of luck. So you want $900. Once that engine sees up, I'm done. No, I'm not getting that. And that's why I want another stand up mower. And it's not that I need it. I just want it because I was defeated by the John Deere stand up that I bought. My first auction, I kept on. I'm just pressing the button. Oh, you're not gonna beat me. I'm gonna get this. I paid $600 for a mower that was on fire, and I wasn't ready for all of the work that it entailed, and the new engine was gonna cost me 3 grand. I didn't have it, and I had to let it go. But I'm having a hard time letting go on the fact that it got the best of me. I want one that's not gonna get the best of me, but that's okay. But again, we've got other things going on, and I gotta watch what I'm doing. But I'm gonna start putting some money aside. Probably not the next auction, but the auction after that, I'll have some money set aside that I can bid on one or two things. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to do it. Um, but we'll see. We shall see. See, again now I'm back on another side road. See how dark it is? Lord Jesus, it give me strength. It shoots though. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just again, or I just high beam somebody. Sorry, Charlie. My home answer. My reaction time a little bit slower this morning than y'all can see. So I'm only doing 51 miles an hour. Get up to 55, but they got some those roundabouts. I understand it's for safety reasons, but these roundabouts are a pain in the behind. You know, they are. They literally are. What other ideas can we come up with? Um, Do any of you guys have any ideas of how would you grow your? How can you grow your channel? You know, I'm gonna be again. I'm gonna be recording some trucks, and I gotta try some new music. I did some was it Skrillex? I did two Skrillex songs. I got about 60 people watching, but we'll see. I'm not discouraged. Don't be discouraged. I remember, I'm like, I tell Miss T with the T, this stuff sucks. I don't want to do YouTube no more. I don't want to do YouTube no more. I'm not doing this. I remember that. I'm not doing YouTube. I'm not doing this. And look, what am I doing? YouTube. What the heck? What the heck am I doing? YouTube. Ain't this some? Oh boy. Ain't this some mess? I just sat there. Oh, what do YouTube no more? What am I doing? YouTube. But hey, we'll figure it out. We always do. We always do. Like, oh, what do YouTube no more, mommy? Oh shoot. Oh well. Oh well. You know, hey, is anybody gonna go watch that new Godzilla movie? I think it's Godzilla plus one, and it turns out it's made by folks. I think they're real folks. Um, but but it's subtitled, and they say that that's like the best Godzilla ever. Well, it should be if you got the original people doing it. It should be. You know what I'm saying? If you got the original people doing it, it should be good. You remember the old school Godzilla with the you watch after the Saturday morning kung fu flicks. The Saturday morning cartoon. Well, first of all, it was Saturday morning cartoon. Then it was the kung fu flicks. Then it was the Godzilla movies. The Godzilla, King Kong, and they're all in these rubber suits. Remember that? Gajira and all that. It's all crazy. But they said this Godzilla ain't no joke. But again, with the dumbing down of society, ain't nobody want to read subtitles. Ain't nobody want to get and watch a movie and read subtitles. I do because I was always in the Japanese animation. I remember, before you had Naruto and all of these other guys. Well, I was watching Force Five Grandizer. What's that other one? Bubblegum Crisis and Bubblegum Crash. And it wasn't even in English; it's in Japanese. You go to the comic book store, and they dub it from a laser disc, not a DVD, a laser disc. It looked like a uh, big old album record. It looked like a big old album, but it was looked like a piece of metal. It was on a laser disc. I remember that. And when they finally, put it in English or dubbed it, you were like, wait a minute, because I used to watch it and pretend I knew what they were saying, and then later on, I was like, they were really saying that. I remember that. you know, One of the things is, and another thing, you just scroll your channel because I really got to get there and I got to find the three shorts that I did and delete it because I went through the YouTube shorts and one of my things got copyrighted. But I went to the YouTube Shorts and went to the YouTube Music, and one of the things got copyrighted, so I got to get in there and delete that. And like I said, go again, listen to Miss B, because she be telling you, she be throwing that knowledge out there. And one of the things she said is, don't have people running your and people still saying run my run my like all of my saved videos, run it. And see, YouTube's got an algorithm right now. Boy, you get on, if they recognize you doing that, they could come and snatch your channel right from under you. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that one, because you got people that have begged a whole bunch of people to do that, and you still ain't making no money. Yeah, you're monetized now, but you ain't making no money. You know why? Because you had everybody running, and you've not attracted people to come to your channel. So learn and ask questions. How do you send people? How do you get people to come to your channel? How do you get people? How do I get people? I don't know. You know, those are the things. You know. Take a moment and ask yourself. Oh, expect delays. Something. Oh, well. The crazy part about being out here this early, like, I don't need to feel embarrassed swerving all over the place because ain't nobody out here. Oh, boy, ain't that crazy? You know? I knew nobody out here. I really need. When I stop, I'm gonna clean these windows because they looking bad. You know, I'm lazy. I'm sorry. Oh well. Let's see. Where we at here? Where we at? Oh, I'm actually going the speed limit. I thought I was going too slow, and the speed limit is actually 45. Let, let's stay alive and do the speed limit. This is crazy, 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 crazy. Look, I almost let my I had some filet mignon steaks. I almost let them things go bad. I'm like, wait, what's in this? Then I seen it with the filet mignon steaks. Man, I cooked. I heated up two of them yesterday, and boy, they were delicious, delicious. And I'm gonna eat them tonight, and then I'm eat them this afternoon. I got two more, and then I got two more after that. Shoot, man, please, nothing but meat. The meatiness. Come on, what the heck? Let's see here. Quit. This is. Oh boy. I don't know, y'all. I might have to. Once I get this load, I might have to pull over, take me a nap. We might have to take us a nap. Who knows? Hey, we're gonna figure it out. Cause be honest with you, after a while, man, coffee. Coffee stopped working, and then when the coffee stopped working and the monster stopped working, it's called nap time. You know, it's called nap time, and that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. We're gonna get it anyway. You know. Let's see here. Wonder what time the there's a Walmart over here. I wonder what time they open up. I need to get some water. That's one thing I'm addicted to. It's my water. Is my Wawa. My agua. my Christina Aguilera, my Agua. Oh boy, these old country behind towns. That's one thing I never get used to is driving in these country behind towns. Yeah, you're right. I'll be honest with you. I'm feeling it. I'm probably gonna have to do a power nap. Probably, brother. Probably have to do a power nap. I'm kind of feeling it. Kind of feeling it. But we'll figure it. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Oh man. See, y'all so used to night. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm just saying, it's. I'm not gonna say it's sad, but I'm set in my ways of. And the thing is, like I said, I got up at 2. Between, it's just constant. It's a constant thing that you guys don't realize. Between 2 and 4, your body sends out certain hormones to say, "Hey, we supposed to be asleep." Yes, even though I slept and got me some rest, the body still does that. It still says, "Hey, we supposed to be asleep. Why not? Why aren't we asleep?" You know what I mean? Oh, I just read it. I stopped at the stoplight. I said, "You're not leaving your comfy sofa." Well, you know what? I I'll be honest with you. I was a homebody. I was, but see, this is the thing now, and back to, like, I'm trying to come back to the subject. Um, always look for content. If you want to grow, if you want to just say, "Hey, I'm just doing this for having fun," okay, that's okay. But when you're looking for content, it's like I seen um there was someone yesterday. I was watching a video, and turns out that they are, they are a professional photographer. Okay, you got some good video, but okay, and you're quiet and you're texting, but maybe with that part of it, helpful suggestion, maybe do a voiceover. Maybe do a voiceover. That's another thing. Learn how to do voiceovers. The thing I just press one button and I can do a voiceover real quick. Um, do a voiceover. That's another thing that can help you in the long run. Do a voiceover. Um, watch the music. Every music isn't YouTube approved. Every music ain't YouTube approved. They have a YouTube, in the YouTube studios. On the left, you just look for the little music sign down towards the middle. Hit that, and you'll see different genres of YouTube music. Add that music to it. That music ain't gonna get you in trouble. So far, so far, you know. Oh shoot, I miss going to the donuts. I miss going for the to the donuts and for the donuts. I never knew that I have so much fun looking at that. Coming up on the right is a Harbor Freight. Before Harbor Freight, I used to always go to the pawn shops and look at the tools. It's so funny that I love buying tools, and half the time I don't need them. But then later on, something goes down. I was like, wait a minute, I got that. Wait a minute, I got that too. You know, and I'm like so amazed. I'm like, wait a minute, I got that. Oh shoot, That is hilarious. Oh, little quick story. I call it a super Kroger that was just past it. But I remember I was like south of Little Rock. There's a pilot truck stop down there, south of Little Rock. And at that truck stop right behind it is a super Kroger. I went in there and I said, you know what? I'm gonna be sophisticated today. I'm gonna get me some I'm gonna get me some cheese. But I'm not gonna get the cheddar cheese. I'm not gonna get the Gouda. I'm not gonna get the mozzarella. I'm gonna look for one of them little fancy cheese. And this was a cheese with had green spots in it. I was like, well, let me try this cheese. And I bought it and I cut me a good gulp of it and I put it in my mouth and I started chewing it. And I swear to you, I thought that I was chewing on uh, six-day old crusty socks. Socks that you've had on for 6 days and you worked out and it was so sweaty and crusty that the crust on the bottom, it was just the cheese tasted like 6 day old socks. And I spit that out. I said, see, that's what I get for trying to be sophisticated. You know, see, we be thinking, the people. Oh, I've got beluga caviar because I have a sophisticated palate. If you ever had caviar, do you even know what caviar is? Fish eggs on toast or a cracker. Fish eggs. That is the most nastiest, saltiest, nastiest thing that you ever can have. Fish freaking nasty ass behind eggs. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up nasty. And I was telling my wife, because I wanted to be, when I was young, I wanted to be a chef. I loved me some Julia Child. But I didn't realize that chefs are, real chefs are dicks. The head chef, master chef, they're dicks. You know, they trust me. I know. I had a job at a four star French restaurant. I couldn't handle it. The guy was a royal dick, and I knew I'm not that type of person. Uh, I'm not that type of person, and I said I got to figure out a new. I got to figure out a new. I got to figure out a new career move. But one of the other things is, I'm just not that person. I don't have that sophisticated palate that want to eat fish eggs. That sophisticated palate that loves goose liver. That goose liver pate and all these weird behind things that people think because I'm rich, they're supposed to be delicious to me. Man, that's freaking nasty. I'm sorry, that's nasty. That's blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, well you can keep the blah 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 blah. You know, and see this. You can always tell where Here's the funny thing: you always tell you when you're either in a black neighborhood or a you know ethnic area because there's no healthy foods. First of all, there's no healthy foods. Sorry to say it, there's no healthy foods. And then in the seafood area, there's always salmon, crab legs, and shrimp. There's no other fish, no other variety. That's freaking it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And it's so funny. I didn't realize how much in these restaurants is salmon and oxtail everywhere. You know what I mean? Salmon and oxtail. Okay, yeah, oxtail's good. I've never had it before till I met my wife now. She cooks it all the time. We done found a spot. You can get a case of oxtail for $80. But and I'll never tell. I'll never tell. I'll never tell where it is. That's our spot. But hey, I'm starting to get a little quiet because we're on this two-lane highway down spooky lane, and y'all come ride with me down spooky lane, and boy, if a crazy fool run out, a Bigfoot or something, I'm gonna scream like a bitch. I'm like, ah! It's freaking ridiculous. But hey, it is what it is. Like Lord Jesus, protect me. But it should be there should be a roundabout coming up. Yeah, there should be a roundabout coming up. But see, I gotta go here, get the trailer, and guess what? Turn around. I got to turn around and come back down this same stupid road. Jesus, I can come down this same stupid road. Oh boy. Oh well. You know what I mean? Oh well. Oh man. Um, what else? I was thinking, like, should I start a karaoke on the road again? Oh, that's one of the things I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna get copyrighted, but I'm gonna do a video because we always do the karaoke. Norma, she loves karaoke. She's got to sing her favorite song at last, and I think I'm gonna look for a song to sing, and I'm going to videotape it so y'all could get a good laugh, and hopefully your ears won't bleed out from me singing some goofy behind song. You know what I mean? But I'm really looking forward. We're going to New Orleans. I want to find some Zydeco, man. I want to find some Zydeco music. Um, because I got into Zydeco a couple of years ago. Didn't realize. It's funny the people that I wound up liking half the time have already passed away. I'm like, what? I was like, man, that sucks. That sucks. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm not with this here in the middle of the. This sucks. You know what I'm saying? Coming down here in the middle, coming down here in the middle of the night. I've been walking at the blah blah blah. Whatever. Uh, I guess some of you folks getting up, get ready to go to the Sunday school. Say a prayer. Say a prayer for a brother. Say a prayer for a brother. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see what the heck. 25. I'm gonna be shutting down in 25 miles anyway because I'm not just gonna leave y'all sitting here while I have to go check in. You know what I mean? But you know, I appreciate y'all coming in and help me stay awake. Because, like I said, you driving on this two-lane highway, all these twists and turns and curves. Look, I'd rather go slow and survive it, especially in the spooky behind dark. What the heck? You know what I mean? And especially in the dark, here comes someone else coming around. You'll be all right, bro. You'll be all right. Oh boy, I already blew. You know, I just realized I blew by that Walmart. Oh, this sucks. I just realized I gotta get out. Man, this sucks. I gotta get out to put on one of my jackets. It's raining crap. Well, at least I don't have that last trailer I had. That last trailer, oh my God, it took like 40 minutes the to lower the legs. And guess what? I'm going back to the same spot where I was to get it. I'm like, oh man. So it's gonna take no, not to lower the legs, to raise the legs. It's gonna take another 40 minutes to raise. Oh, lower. Wait a minute, lower. Yeah, to lower the legs. So when I pick it up, I gotta lower the legs. It's gonna take about 40 minutes, and I'm like, man, that's gonna freaking suck. Oh man, yeah, Mike. You know what? I'm gonna need to do a power nap. I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm gonna need to do a power nap. I'll be straight as soon as the sun come up, but the sun ain't gonna be up for a minute. What the heck? And what makes me nervous is these what do you call them? They call it Jersey barriers, the concrete barriers. But but it is what it is. Sure gotta get down the road to get this sucker going. Righty. What the heck? But I'm gonna just I'll be in I'm gonna be in meditation for I'm gonna be in meditation for more ideas. I gotta see the thing about talking early in the morning. I could say some stuff. I could bring some stuff up, but I gotta watch what I say because I gotta be respectful of my wife. That's another thing. We gotta be respectful because I could talk about stuff, but most of the stuff I'm talking about the past, but the past and also includes past relationships and stuff like that. I don't like that. I gotta watch what I say because she don't listen in, but every once in a while she do, and I just make sure I'm respectful. You know, that's one thing. Be respectful. We look for you looking for ideas. Be respectful. Be respectful of other people's feelings. Um, be respectful, and also know it's like right now, unless it's okay with her. Oh, really, dude? Unless it's okay with her, I'm really going to keep her out of my videos unless she wants to be in the video. Because so many people, y'all, you see, I don't know if you can hear it, but boy, freaking typhoon just dropped on us. Some of the some of the comments, they can, they can be really mean. And yeah, I'll take it when it comes to me. But you say something against my wife, you gonna make me reach to the phone and break your neck. So So I gotta watch that. That's another thing. Um, be prepared. Be prepared. Because these I call them keyboard cowboys. You know, they ain't got nothing better to do. What in Sam Hill? Y'all see, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but boy, you know, this light is someone's porch. Is that someone's porch light? Because it's getting on my nerves. There's a car coming. Really, dude? No, that's not someone. That's a somebody's not a lamp, but light post or whatever the heck. One of the things is as you can see, like here's the thing that what I have to learn how to do. If someone high beams me, then they can like temporarily blind me. But if I look down, like normally you can't see it because the little suction cup is showing. But I use the reference of the white line on the right and the yellow line on the left to stay in my lane. Those are my reference points. So even if I can't see, I look down at those lines to stay in my lane. Well, right now, throwing on my hazards to warn anybody, hey, I'm going slower, I'm going slow, watch out. Well, turn the heat on. I don't want to get too foggy up in here. See this? I gotta stay in the bed. Look at this mess. I could have stayed in the bed, even though as hard as it is, I could have stayed in the bed. But you know what? His magic word: the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. I'm not earning. So guess what? I got to get out here. I got to make it happen. You know? And that is the magical word. So no, don't get me wrong. And I actually have I have a feeling. You got that feeling. Once I get to the feeling, no matter what, because mine's like, look, I'm about to fall the fuck out or whatever. But I've trained my body to let me know if that ever happens. Like right now, I'm okay, but I keep an eye on it. And this is that first in the roundabout. Ain't this crazy? Freaking. So I got to go straight there and then do a hard right, and then if you notice, just hold the corner so the back of the trailer doesn't go all over the place. And somebody's behind me, and then look, I still went on over on the side. Ain't that some mess? Ain't that some mess? But see, this is another thing I learned. I'm gonna start doing some early morning videos like this for night owls. You night owls to help me to gain, some hours and some minutes and stuff like that. Because either way, I still got to get them. Either way, we still got to get them. And folks, hey, if I'm keeping you awake, appreciate you, and because y'all are keeping me awake. Oh, man. I'll be happy. What? I'm still 18 miles away. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. What the heck? I thought I'd be closer than that. Like, come on, man, really? God. but oh well. Look, I'm gonna get this. We gonna get this safely. But boy, Jesus. Oh man. Oh, this is the trail I had the mud flaps. It almost got ripped off. Shoot. I ninja rigged this the mud flap on the back of this trailer. It's held up by tie wraps. Somebody else gonna get it going. They gonna go, what the hell? Ah, sorry. Hey, it's on there. I got it. So hey, let you deal with it. You know what I mean? Sorry. At least I made an effort. Most people they just drive with it, just hanging and hanging hard. No, well, no, sorry. What? Oh, I thought that was a motorcycle. That's a car. That's a car with one light. The other side bashed in. That's probably because you out here riding in the middle of it, you know, just like Billy Joe, in the middle of the night, you know. But what, what's that song? This is how we do it. Like, oh Lord, staying awake, staying awake. Let's make a song. Staying awake, staying in our lane. Hey, this is how I practice how I stay in my lane. In my life, in my relationships, in business, in the world, learn how to stay in your lane. This is my lane right here. I'm gonna stay in my lane. How you do that? By staying in my lane, minding my business, coming out my lane when I got to, but until then, I'm staying in my lane. Get this, man. Oh, that's what it is. You know what? The GPS acts stupid down here for some reason. It acts stupid, so I might be closer than I think. To be honest with you, I might be a little bit closer than I think. The blue line on the GPS still acts, but the numbers aren't right. So I might be closer than I think. So I gotta keep an eye on it. But we okay for now. Yeah, because it's not going down. Well, it is what it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So let's see. So what you guys want for Christmas? No, so it's sad. It's so sad that as soon as I said that, I started tearing up because my wife asked me what I wanted. I realized like I'm cool. I don't really need anything. But then I asked her, could she get me I want a camera with the microphone on it, like a vlogger's camera, to add to my collection of YouTube stuff. Because I have like a knapsack that I carry stuff in and stuff like that. But I'm good. I've got everything. I definitely need some jeans. I definitely, because I done wore out all my jeans and stuff like that. I definitely need some jeans. But other than that, I mean, I'm good. Like right now, I really got to go in that back room and and clean it up and hang up all my stuff. But I got crap everywhere, and then I need to donate. I've been holding on to my big boy clothes. I just need to go ahead and get rid of them and donate them because I mean I've gained a lot back, but I haven't gained that much, all of that back. And I was just really scared that I was going to gain it all back, and then I'd have to buy the same fat boy clothes again. So I've been holding on to them. I think I'm just going to go through them and just taking the goodwill and leave them there and say, thank you, whatever, yada yada yada. You know what I mean? Um, I need to go through because you found a good woman when she just can't stop buying you shit, and most of the time it's clothes. She's always buying me new. Oh, you look good with this. Her fashion sense ain't my fashion sense, and I've been telling her that, you know. But she's trying to tell me my fashion, but it's still I'm not. There's certain stuff I ain't wearing. Like nothing personal, but I'm not wearing no pink shirt and all this, flaming pink and all that. Oh, men wear this, men. No, stop trying to change my gender. You know what I mean? Stop. No, we ain't doing that. And when I tell you no, I mean it. Especially when it like stuff like that. Stop trying to change. That's what you be trying. Some people be trying to do that. No, I ain't homo. Everything is phobic. No, I'm not phobic. It's just my opinion. I shoot. I'm still trying to figure out how to be a man, and then you trying to change that? Come on now. I'm just trying to be a better man. I'm trying to be a good man. I'm trying to be an understanding man. I'm just trying to be a man. Period. Nobody taught me how to do it. I'm still trying to figure it out. And we always being kicked down and dragged out. Men ain't spit, men ain't this, and men ain't that. Well, hey, I'm still trying to figure out. Stop trying to change it. Don't change me. I'm good. I'm trying to figure it out. And then when I do change, I'm changing to be a better person for myself first, and then you get the you get the residuals of me being a good man. It's like it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing. Um, where Charles Charles is renting a home down in Louisiana. Well, we already got a hotel room, and I didn't find out till a day past the deadline. So the the uh, the reservation they charged us $250 for a cancellation fee. So me doing the right thing, I had a little bit of money saved up. I'm holding on. I hold a little money back to make sure my bills get paid. And okay, she's like, well, where'd you get this money from? I'm holding it back, make sure the bills get paid on time. And but I sent it to her. Said here, so you don't have to pay for it. I'll pay for that the cancellation fee. Just put it on your credit card. And then she called, Expedia and explained the situation, but mentioned, about a death in the family, not our part, but there was. She said I told the truth. A friend of her sister, child passed away. So I did tell the truth, but not all the way true. And they credited her the money, and my cheap ass was. The first thing I thought was, okay, let me reach back in there and refund my money back. But the husband in me said no, 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 don't touch that, because she had already allocated that money I just sent. Well, we're gonna use that money for food and whatnot when we get down there. I'm like, Oh damn. We're already gonna use that. Like okay, because it would have made me look like Boo Boo the Fool, and I don't want to look like Boo Boo. I don't want to be Boo Boo. I want to look like the awesome husband for coming up with that money, you know, for the situation. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta take the loss. You gotta take the L and move forward from there. So I took the loss. I took the L. It's okay, from that point. But we good. Okay, good. Wait a minute. The typhoon has passed. I'm hoping that this little rain is going up into Atlanta. 'Cause even though my grass is going dormant, you still want to have that water to water the stuff so that it even though it is dormant, it's still not dead. So that's the one thing that I have to learn about grass. That even though it's winter and the grass going dormant, it still needs that water. Those roots still, even though they're asleep, they're going to sleep. They still need something, and I can't wait for spring to hit. I'm sorry, I cannot wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh boy, this side road, boy, it's killing me here. But that's all right. I'd rather take my time and stay alive than go through whatever. You know what I mean? And no problem. And again, I appreciate you guys coming in and helping me stay awake, helping me stay awake through these trying times. In a few minutes it's gonna be 6 o'clock. Like in the normal hours, then we start the music. We'd be like, "Good morning, YouTube. Good night. Peace out. Deuces." Hit that mess. Good morning, YouTube. Oh, Jesus. The stuff I go through. But that's all right. Look, my windows are fogging up. That's all right. Really? Ah, there we go. Gotta get that air, that hot air in there. Be like, you're full of it. Full of hot air. Yeah, yep. That's what I'm full of. You're so full of it. Yeah, that you're right. That, that's what I'm full of. Oh boy, kind of mess. It's a hot boo boo mess. Uh, oh well. The sad part is I gotta go back this road. I gotta go back the same way, man. Like really? But it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. We're gonna do it anyway. The heck? Let's see. Let's see. What the heck? Well, He said rain cleaned out the outside of the window. I need to get in here and clean the inside of it. You know what I mean? That's next. That is next. Okay. It's starting to register again. And I'm a few miles. Well, it says I'm 8 miles. It says I'm 8 miles from there, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, look at that. This another roundabout. Don't you just love it? Somebody went to Europe and seen these things. And, oh, we need them in the United States because nobody wants to stop at a stop sign or a red light. They just want to drive in a freaking circle. I'm just saying. And that's the crazy part of doing this mess in the dark. And you got to look at the back end of your trailer. The trailer could be, man, please. If you don't know physics, you're like, how would physics and the momentum or whatever, and you don't know where I got enough years under my belt to know where that trailer's going to wind up in the dark. That's why I do certain wide turns and certain like that, because that trailer go in the ditch and I can flip, and that wouldn't be pleasant. That would not be pleasant at all. Not today, not tomorrow, not any day. So we gotta watch that. Okay, what is the heck, yo, man? See, this is the making of a movie. Guy doing a YouTube video. A chupacabra comes out and gets him, or a vampire. Y'all hear me screaming? What's going on? I can't see him. Well, you can't see a vampire on video. You can't because you can't see him in the mirror, so you definitely can't see him on the video. Help me! No, he just acting the fool. No, help! And then you'll see on Unsolved Mysteries, overweight, YouTube wannabe trucker dead on the side of the road somewhere. I'm like, oh Lord. I see somebody came in. How you doing? Morning, morning, morning. We just trying to figure things out and stay awake in the middle of the night. It's freaking crap. Yeah, look, I'll be praying for the sun to come up. Like, please, son. Yes, I'm getting delirious. Let's go crazy. I don't know. We'll see. What the heck? Oh, this is a storm. Y'all didn't see that lightning. I seen the light flash. Like, oh boy. Jeez Louise, man. Really? Who lives out here in the boonies, man? I mean, come on, man. Jeez Louise. It's alright. That's okay. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close because I recognize this place. Oh yeah, finally, it's finally registered. We're getting close. We done broke our record, y'all. We go more than 2 hours. But I'm gonna be shutting down in a minute because, like I said, I got to check in, so I don't want to. I got to actually use my phone to check in. Ain't that crazy? So I don't want to mess with the. And then y'all be like, "Where'd he go?" But that's the part of it. But what the heck? Yeah, I don't do more dark and spooky. Can you say dark and spooky? Yes, dark and spooky. See, I couldn't be working in a gas station late night. No, no, no. Somebody come in. What? Hey man, I just want a five on pump four. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I just want five on pump four. Oh, okay. I be like, yo, dude. Yo, dude. Oh, shoot. What, working hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. That's what I would do. Look, I just came up with an idea. Uh, in the middle of the night karaoke. In the middle of the night karaoke. He worked hard for the money and he better treat her right. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table. I saw you. Oh no, I just remember that. I'm gonna use that on one of the shorts. Walking in the rain, you were holding hands, and I never be the same. I saw you and him walking in the rain. I remember when that came out. I gave you silk shoes, Gucci handbags, blue diamonds. I didn't know what none of that was, but I was sitting there saying that. I'm looking in the mirror. I gave you silk shoes, Gucci handbag, blue diamond. You just a squirrel trying to get a nut. uh, you been holding hands and I never be the same. And here you are to me to give our love another try. Oh boy. Oh boy. Y'all know that's the I'm I'm tired laugh. Y'all know that's the I'm hey, that's the let's go crazy. That's the delirious laugh. If the elevator tries to break you down, go crazy. Punch a high floor. Oh boy. Maybe that everybody thought they were. I thought I was Prince. 'Cause I had a motorcycle at one time. I thought I was Prince. I had a Kawasaki like he did, but I didn't have that shield. And it had the shield in the front or the sissy bar in the back. I just knew you tell me I wasn't Prince with the Jerry curl. I rode that motorcycle everywhere in the rain, in the snow. I rode that thing everywhere. I rode that thing everywhere, Jack. Action Jackson. I rode that thing everywhere. Oh shoot, boy, you could tell me squat. You couldn't tell me diddly. And remember, he did that second one, under the cherry moon. That was so stupid. He tried to recreate the, no matter. I am not going. I'm not going that way. Screw that. Yeah, no, we're going this way. Hopefully it'll reset. Oh, yep, yep, yep. I was gonna make that right, but that's even smaller spooky road. Now I don't need to be going there in the dark. Forget that. We don't need to be doing that in the dark. I saw you and him. Another thing is, have different days that you do different things. You know, I bring it. She does karaoke. I man, I need to go on there because to try it. 'Cause I get scared and whatever. But hey, you gotta get out there, do the goofy stuff, do the funny stuff. You might feel embarrassed, but at one point, people want to see it anyway. They want to see that it, and they'll laugh with you, not at you. A lot of us, our problem is we think people be laughing at us. Oh, you can laugh at me, you laugh with me. I don't care. As long as you watch my video, we good. As long as I get them views, we good. We good, boo boo. Uh-oh. Oh boy. But yeah, yep, 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 yep. We working it. We working it. We're working it. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some of these late nights, especially if I got to get up and do this crap. Do a pop up and then do a regular. Well, like I said, I got all my content ready for next week, but I'm gonna start working on more than that. Shoot, while I'm driving, figure out something else, more content, more content, more content. You know, Christmas vlogs and you know that's the only thing. I've been on the road every Christmas because my wife wants me home on New Year's. I'd rather be home on Christmas, but it is what it is. But we'll see. What the heck is this? What the heck? Oh, this is the road right here. I'm gonna blow right by it. This is the road. I'm about to blow right by it. Yep, this is the road. Ain't that crazy, guys? I'm about to blow right by the road. And because I seen that big building, I said, hold up, ain't nothing else over here. Ain't nothing else over here. But these guys be in the middle of the road, knock the heck out. Ain't that crazy? That I don't get. In the middle of the road, knock the heck out. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down because I gotta use my phone to check in. I thank y'all for keeping me awake. I might do another pop up because going back down that dark and spooky road, but we'll see. But thanks for helping the brother out, keep me awake, and y'all have been a blessing, and you greatly appreciate it. Hopefully that the suggestion will help someone else. Some of the suggestions that we came up with. Um, I don't know if you guys put any suggestions in comments, But just know that, hey, if you don't think no, as always, you don't think nobody loves you. I love you, and God loves you too. Um, Definitely see y'all Monday. All right. Be blessed.